I broke my mom's one rule and opened the attic. There was a woman asleep with a missing person poster of me. The flashlight beam landed on a small cot shoved under rafters and a woman wrapped in a moth-eaten blanket clutching a yellowed missing person flyer with my toddler face on it. My first thought was intruder. My second was a bad dream. I inhaled, ready to call 911, and she woke with a sound somewhere between a sob and a laugh. Jamie, she said like it was a prayer. Before I could explain that my name wasn't Jamie, the back door banged and my mother burst up the attic stairs wild-eyed. "What did I tell you?" she snapped, grabbing my arm so hard it hurt. "You promised." Being dragged back into the kitchen, the woman followed slowly, clutching that flyer like it proved everything. I watched Mom's hands shake as she put the kettle on. Something that looked like courage slid into fear. "Who is she?" I asked. My voice didn't sound like mine. "She," Mom cut off and sat. For a moment, she was the woman who made pancakes and burned toast, not the guardian of a rule I'd always thought was petty. Never go into the attic. She told me she'd made me that promise when I was small and curious, because some things were not safe to know. The woman in the blanket, the one who called my name, folded the flyer open. "I watched you in the hospital," she said. "They called you Jamie for some reason. I thought I'd lost you forever." Half the room recoiled, and the other half leaned in. I felt like a moth circling a light that had been turned on for the first time. Mom stared at the photo until her face broke. Her voice came out raw. "I found you behind a trash dumpster when you were 2. You had a hospital bracelet. No one claimed you. I couldn't leave you." The attic woman reached into her bag and pulled out a photo of my mother younger, terrified, with bruises on her face. "You were traded," she said. "I was trying to bring you back. They took you to protect you, but they lied about why." Everything I thought I knew tangled into something else. The rule, the locked attic, the late-night phone calls Mom refused to explain. I wanted clarity, proof, DNA, a court, but the twist landed harder. Mom had not stolen me for herself. She had stolen me from something worse. The woman stepped closer and pressed the flyer into my hands. "You deserve to hear all of it," she said, "but you need to know who saved you first." My chest tightened. The siren sound of my phone in my pocket felt like a countdown. I realized there would be police, lawyers, answers, and new questions. For the first time in my life, I understood why a rule had been carved into our house like a scar. And for the first time, I didn't know who to trust.